Analysts have cautioned against the overuse of the so-called Libya model of denuclearisation as a way forward for North Korea's own nuclear disarmament. In 2004, Libya agreed to give up its nuclear programme in return for sanctions relief. Seven years later, former Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi was overthrown by his opponents. The final images of Gaddafi being mercilessly beaten by rebel fighters before being fatally shot is hardly one that would tempt any leader to the negotiating table, particularly a leader reported to be paranoid about his own survival. But amid triumphal messaging about the summit from the White House, John Bolton, the National Security Advisor, has consistently evoked Libya.
I think that's what denuclearization means, and we have very much in mind the Libya model from 2003, 2004.
He even suggested that Kim's nuclear weapons could be dumped in the final resting place of Gaddafi's arsenal in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Pyongyang's response was stinging and personal. In a statement, the Deputy Foreign Minister said, "This is not an expression of intention to address the issue through dialogue. It is essentially a manifestation of awfully sinister moves to impose on our dignified state the destiny of Libya or Iraq, which had been collapsed due to yielding the whole of their countries to big powers."
In the case of Libya, for example, and it's a different situation in some respects, those negotiations were carried out in private, they were not known publicly.
The fact that the Libya model has been touted by Mr. Bolton himself appears to have raised the North's ire further. In 2003, Mr. Bolton's hardline stance on North Korea and his labelling of then-leader Kim Jong-il as a tyrannical dictator led to Pyongyang refusing to participate in talks if he was present. This latest diplomatic twist could be a reality check that there will be no quick win with North Korea.